Hey there, I'm Alicia Thornber with Point Behind the Bullet, and I'd like to show you today one of my new favorite features in PowerPoint 2010, the Combine Shapes tool. So let's get started. So I've got PowerPoint 2010 open with a sample presentation so I can show you how the new Combine Shape tool works. First thing is I'll just demo it for you. So I'm clicking here to slide 2. You can see I've got a few shapes on the slide. These I just created using the drop down here with the shape palette that you can choose from. And so previously in PowerPoint you were limited to really choosing from this selection for all of the shapes that you wanted to use in your PowerPoint. And if you wanted a custom shape, typically you had to insert a picture or insert a different file, or you could use the freeform tool here to create a shape if you wanted to draw a custom shape like that. The Combine Shapes tool makes it really easy to create really interesting shapes very quickly. I've got 2 triangles here and a rectangle. I'm going to show you how I can quickly make a really cool arrow out of this, an arrow diagram. So I'm just going to duplicate my slide so I can keep the shapes. Typically when I work with the Combine Shapes tool, you want to keep all the parts. So if you want to change something later, you can do that. So all I'm going to do is just drag this arrowhead over on top of the rectangle here. And that makes these 2 shapes, I can just quickly unify them. So I'm going to click on the triangle and hold down Shift and click on the rectangle. And then here in my Combine Shapes tool, I can choose Shape Union. That will combine both of them into a singular item. And then I'll just drag this one right over here, just right on top. I'll bring it to the front, right on top of this arrow here, and choose Shape Subtract. And that gives me my nice double-ended arrow that I was going for. Now as you can see, I can create a really simple graphic. Hold down Control Shift to drag along a line. And then I can just use the quick styles here just to give these some variation in color. I'll take it a little bit further. Here I've got an image that I found on iStock Photo, a very interesting image of an arrow and a disc that I want to use on one of my slides. This is made up of just a couple parts. I can show you how we could just recreate this right in PowerPoint. First thing I'll do is I'll drag out a circle. And then we want to create this kind of neat arrow shape. I'm going to do that with a triangle. I'll just drag that out here. And I'm going to do it with a rectangle. Right here. I'm just going to quickly recolor these so we can see what we're doing. I'm going to show you how I'm going to lay this out on top of the circle. So first thing I'm going to do is combine these 2 shapes into one shape. So arrowhead, shift click the body of the arrow here and choose Shape Union. Great, now I've got a solid arrow in the middle of our circle. And then I'll choose the blue circle and then the black arrow and choose Shape Subtract. And now I've got this great shape that looks very similar to this one here. I'm going to change the shape fill color to white. Alright, now I'm just going to apply some quick 3D effects to this shape. I'm going to right click and format shape, come here to 3D format and rotation. Maybe I'll choose something like this. And then I'll flip it down. This way and give it some more perspective maybe. So right there with just a few simple settings, right in PowerPoint we're able to create this really interesting and unique graphic. Finally, to wrap up, I was thinking how great this would be to create a template design. To follow that up, I thought it'd be cool to show you how you can use this to perhaps create elements for a background template design. Here's another image that I found from iStock Photo, an image of some great little flowers. I thought I would show you how we could make one of these flowers. And so with, I'm just going to start with the circle tool, or the oval tool here in the shape box. And I'm going to draw a circle out. And then to place the circles along a series of points, So one of the easier ways I found to do this is with the star tool. So I can come in here and choose the 8-point star, and I'm Control-Shift to drag from the center, and just create this graphic here. This is really just going to be a placeholder to help me place my ovals. So I'm going to drag, and since PowerPoint has this new Smart Guys tool, it helps you just quickly align the shapes to the star. See how those little lines are appearing here, vertical and horizontal, that just let you snap right to it. It's really great. I'm going to hold down Control and drag just to create a duplicate of my shape. There we go. And we do the same thing on this bottom part and over here on the left. There we go. Now I'm going to delete this center part because we don't need it anymore. And I'll just grab these 4 circles. I'm just going to group them quickly so we can make some quick adjustments. I'm going to copy and paste. Control-C, Control-V is a shortcut. Then hold down Shift. And then if I select both of these, we can just use the Align Center and Align Middle to get them lined up nice and perfect here. And I'm going to group those. And a quick copy paste. And another rotate. Just to get that right in line. Let's see how that looks. Align center, align middle. Just tweak that just slightly. Perfect. Alright, now that we've got all of our circles created in this neat little row, I can just select all of them. I'm going to choose to ungroup everything. And I'm going to choose Shape Union. I could quickly knock out of this shape now with another circle if I wanted. Here's a circle that I'm drawing on top. I'll make it a different color so you can see the difference here. And I was just able to cut that right out. So it's a really quick way. You could just create a really simple graphic and give it some color here, and you could use that in a template or on a slide. I really think the Combine Shapes tool is a huge productivity time saver. Next thing I want to show you is how to add the Combine Shapes tool to your quick access toolbar. It's not on the ribbon when you start up 2010 for the first time, so I want to show you how to access that. To add it to the bar here, we can just click on the down arrow for your quick access toolbar. If you don't see it here, you'll see it up here in the upper left corner. So click here and you'll choose More Commands on the Customize Quick Access toolbar. And this will bring up your window for customizing that toolbar. And here you'll see some options. Choose commands from, and you can choose popular commands, commands not in the ribbon, all commands, and macros, and along with some other things. I start with all commands. That will get you what you need here. And this will bring up quite a long list of options that you can add to your toolbar. And I'll just have you scroll down here to C and go down to the Combine Shapes tool. So to add it to the toolbar, you'll just click the Combine Shapes option here in the list and choose Add to add it to the toolbar. And you can add other things while you're here too. One of the ones I'd recommend is the Format Painter under F. If you scroll down to F, you'll see Format Painter, and you could just choose Add and click OK. So that will add the Combine Shapes tool to your Quick Access toolbar so you can use it for creating graphics like this in the future. And that's all for now, and I will see you next time.